So you're thinking about moving to Huntersville, North Carolina? Most people think this place is just another suburb, but there's actually a hidden surprise about Huntersville that most people don't know anything about. So we're gonna take a driving tour of the entire area, give you all the pros and cons, and then share everything you need to know to decide whether or not to make this place home. Plus, at the end of this video, I'm also gonna share a bonus of the best home builds you can buy here right now. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Lucas Roller. I'm a realtor that help people like you to find and buy a home here in Charlotte. So whether you're moving across town or across the country, whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 9 months, call, text, or email anytime. I love getting calls, texts, and emails from people like you because it makes all the hard work that I put into videos like this one worth it. So with that, let's explore the first pro of Huntersville, which is gonna be proximity. Ever wondered what makes Huntersville a prime spot to live? Huntersville proximity to Charlotte City Center is a major advantage with just a 20 to 25 minute drive. It's close to both I-77 and I-85, which give quick routes to uptown Charlotte, as well as the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, which is just 25, maybe 30 minutes away. It's got easy access to popular towns like Davidson and Mooresville for additional dining and shopping options, and for day-to-day amenities and stores. Everything you need really is within 5 to 10 minutes depending on where you're at. And Birkdale Village, a mixed-use development with shops and restaurants, is only 5, maybe 10 minutes away from most of Huntersville. Concord Mills Mall, a large nationally known shopping destination, is about 20 minutes east of Huntersville, and Highland Creek, with its community amenities and local shops, is 10 to 15 minutes east of Huntersville. Additionally, if you're looking for major grocery stores like Costco, Sam's Club, Whole Foods, Publix, Harris Teeter, Target, and many more are just a very short drive, either in Huntersville itself or within 10 minutes. So while the location is attractive, what are the downsides of living in Huntersville? That leads to our first con, which has to be traffic. Is traffic a deal breaker in Huntersville? Traffic can be a significant issue, especially around Birkdale Village. Highway 73 and I-77 can get to be a nightmare, particularly during peak times. There are toll lanes available for a faster commute on I-77, and infrastructure improvements are ongoing but will take time. And some people complain about the tolls, but I've never seen it go over $6, and $6 is nothing compared to when I was paying tolls and living in New York. So while the traffic can be rough, what about recreational activities? Does Huntersville offer fun things to do? Time to explore pro number 2, recreational and outdoor activities. What activities await you in Huntersville? Huntersville has a ton of fun things to do. You can visit the largest Renaissance festival in North Carolina, or the Carolina Raptor Center to learn about birds of prey. For family fun, there's Frankie's Fun Park with putt-putt, go-karts, bumper cars, bowling, laser tag, and arcades. And golf lovers can enjoy 3 different 18-hole golf courses, including the Northstone Country Club, Skybrook Golf Club, and Birkdale Golf Club, which offer beautifully maintained greens and challenging layouts. Nature fans can explore 15 parks with walking and biking trails, picnic areas, Lake Norman for boating, water skiing, and other water activities. And Huntersville also has lots of walking trails like Torrance Creek Greenway, Vermilion Greenway, and the Latta Plantation Nature Preserve, which are great for easy walks or more challenging hikes. Plus, there's also a new park expansion plan to add more green spaces, playgrounds, and recreational facilities, making the area even better for outdoor fun. Now, recreation is great, but what about the challenges of moving to Huntersville? And that brings us to con number 2. Limited public transport. How's the public transportation in Huntersville? Public transportation is very limited in Huntersville. Most people rely on their own cars, or maybe occasionally will use rideshare services like Uber and Lyft. You need a car to live here, but it's also one of the few places around the outside of Charlotte City Center that has somewhere that is truly walkable, which is gonna be an area like Birkdale Village. Now, transportation options might be limited, but what about the amenities? Are there enough shopping and dining options? Time to explore pro number 3, shopping and dining. Does Huntersville satisfy your shopping and dining cravings? Huntersville has plenty of options for shopping, dining, all sorts of fun. Concord Mills Mall is just 20 or so minutes away. The shopping malls in Charlotte City proper are also going to be anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. Maybe if you're going down to South Park, more on the 30-35 minute side. But Costco and Sam's Club are both nearby for all your bulk shopping needs. And Birkdale Village is a mixed-use development with over 60 retail shops, ton of different restaurants, bars, pubs, all sorts of fun things to do over there, and a smattering of residential housing options too. Now, the downtown area has been revitalized with shops, restaurants, and a discovery place for kids. Actually, that's where the opening for this video was shot, was just outside the Discovery Place. And there are numerous shopping and dining options throughout the town. Shopping and dining are great, but what about school quality in Huntersville? Let's talk about schools next. Are Huntersville schools up to the mark? Depending on what you're looking for, schools could be a pro or a con. There's a ton of different public charter, and private options available to you. Lake Norman Charter is actually ranked as the 14th best high school in North Carolina, and Huntersville has 8 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and 2 high schools, which are rated 7 or higher on greatschools.org. So there's many top-rated schools concentrated in the area. Now, depending on what you're looking for, schools in Huntersville might have mixed reviews, but what about the competitive housing market? Time to discuss con number 4. Real estate challenges. Is it tough to find a home in Huntersville? The housing market is competitive with low inventory, and the average days on market for a home is just 7 days, and that shows, it can be difficult to find the right home. I've had several clients that have been able to secure homes they love there, but it all depends on what you're looking for and what your budget is. And that really goes for anywhere you're looking to live, but it still is good to say. So finding a home can be challenging, but what about new construction options in the area? Shifting to pro number 5, new construction options. Are there good new construction options in Huntersville? Huntersville offers a variety of new construction options, including active adult communities, luxury communities, large master plan communities like Homestead, which we toured recently. Townhomes are available starting in the low to mid 300,000s, and you should have a good selection of options if you have a budget of at least $325,000 to $340,000, which would be approximately anywhere between $2,200 to $2,800 a month, depending on your down payment. And for single family homes, the median price is $565,000 in the area, but even with a budget of about $425,000, you will find a lot of options, which would equate to a monthly budget of anywhere between $2,500 and $3,100 a month, again, depending on the down payment and credit and things like that. But communities like Belterre, Olmsted, Bellington, Northstone, Torrance, and Walden offer various amenities. So if you want to see more about the latest builds, be sure to check out this playlist up here for more options. And the new construction is promising, but what about the higher property taxes? Let's discuss con number 5. Higher property taxes. Are property taxes a concern in Huntersville? So let's look at the data. Huntersville has a combined tax rate of 0.6491% between the town and Mecklenburg County rate, which is going to be about $240 a month for a very typical $450,000 home. And while this is a higher tax rate than some surrounding areas, it's also lower than many other areas. So many people think Huntersville has high property taxes, and most of the time it's just because it's people that are in cheaper areas looking at the monthly cost of more expensive homes. So just to give you the raw comparison, outside the city, you might find a rate as low as 0.47 or 0.5% if it's not in any combined areas. And while areas like Kannapolis and Concord would have a rate of like double that, so about exactly 1.37 and 1.22% respectively. So that would be like $500 a month for the same cost of house versus $240. So while taxes might be higher compared to some, might be lower compared to others, what about the income, which brings us to pro number 6, income and home prices. Is Huntersville an affordable place to live? Huntersville has a strong economy with a median income of $102,000 annually, and the median household income is $105,000, which is higher than the North Carolina average. Median home price is $515,000, reflecting a higher standard of living. But that's not all. As a bonus, here's the 7th pro: community. Huntersville is known for its southern hospitality, hosting various community events, festivals, and workshops that make it easier for newcomers to connect and feel at home, because community is the heart of any city. But if you're still unsure about Huntersville and want to explore more, you can scan the QR code and book a Zoom call with me. You can also call, text, or email anytime. And if you want to know more about the pros and cons of other areas, you need to check out this playlist here. If this video helped you learn whether or not Huntersville might be a good place to call home for you, please like the video and leave a comment to let me know what you think. My name is Lucas Roller. I'm your realtor to find and buy a home in Charlotte, North Carolina. And as always, until next time, hope to show you around town.